Hey everyone, Senrai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 6th episode of the 3rd season of Shinigami Bocchan to Kuro Maid. Yeah. Yeah, so let's just jump on in and see what everyone's up to. 3, 2, 1, play. I'd rather not. Yeah, humans of course being the most important of that list. Oh, Philip. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was a snowsuit, but I'm glad you're wearing it. I certainly felt the function, for sure. Never change, Alice. Think I should let my cat out. Even though I'm sure he's gonna want back in like 5 minutes, because cats are like that. The jiggle really is real. She gets so close. Like, that girl is gonna give me a heart attack. Like, I know the show wouldn't do that, right? The show wouldn't just kill Alice with his curse. It's not that dark of a show. But the lizard part of my brain is always afraid, nonetheless. Boom. Dance Party Part 2. What is he wearing? He is a knight. How noble. Yeah, but you can't really feel anything, so how good is it really? That is a realistic concern. I think she has a knight to protect her. I mean, you'll do great. It's not fair that she can touch her. Yes, of course, she's somewhat, you know, friendly attempting when she's with, like, other nobles and stuff. But clearly she has to work for it. And then there's this dude. Protection. Not mine, other people's. Yeah. Mommy. By friend, he means the girl he wants to bang. So really, same thing. It is a girl. I mean, we'll have to have a talk about that. Viola, a little bit, stiff, but she's got this. It's because you're cute. Don't worry about it. Just do your best. Have some patience, asshole. Sheesh. Calm yourself. A little surprise. Gotta love the support. It's actually really nice to see Viola get to play like this. Okay, buddy. Well, don't hurt yourself. So I just have to, you know, just have to know what to do. Well, yeah, she gets to play with Oni-chan. He does look funny in the armor. Oh, she seems a little bit taken aback, a little bit surprised. Maybe a reminder that that is, that is her son, even if he's cursed. There he is. And yeah, she's blushing more. Well, what about dancing with him as you? I mean, that was an awkward sentence, but you know what I mean. How about you dance with him? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there you go. The only exception. Oh, we're bringing that back up a little bit forward there. It's for science, I swear. So I haven't had our main couple kiss on this show, but so strong and cool. Yeah, the important thing. But there's only one Walter. Rejection. Make her cry, dude. I don't think that's the reasoning behind it, but I would like him to clarify. Well, that's easy. We just have to marry her then. So that's be a problem solved. But I guess with his family, that's not so simple. Yeah, 1,000 steps is a lot. What a nice moment we had between these two right here. And they can actually touch. Yeah, like how cute she can be. Make yourself presentable so I can bring you into the party. Wait, are we about to sing? Okay. Sure, let's go. It's like watching a Disney movie or something. She's actually really beautiful now that I get a good look at her. They were really trying to make those translations work. Fusion dance. Because the D was Daki Shinoru, I think, like hugging, and the W was for Wadao, which means to smile. They had the W be like the we, but still they were smiling the sentence, so they definitely did their best there. But no, seriously, she is absolutely gorgeous in that dress. She fills it up very nicely. Very fair skin, long, beautiful hair. The blushing is a lot of extra points as well. But anyway, we must dance. I feel like we're skipping a number. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that was a little bit slow on that one. I should have figured that out sooner. Hopefully, mommy approves of my girlfriend. Yeah, she's a little bit of a hard one to get along with, so be prepared. Cast a spell. You're dealing with a real witch, she might just do that. Let's go to her happy place. Excellent twirling. Okay. That's okay. Not sure what to say to that. She can tell. The mother knows. Yeah, this episode definitely has a real focus on Daleth and Walter. Oh, he's here too? How long has Nico been here? Nico. Yeah, he wasn't invited to the party. But he just kind of invited himself, so. Are we, okay. So we do have it planned out now. We are about halfway through the season, so. Yes, her social battery's depleted. That's what the kids call it, right? It makes it sound so casual, even though we're gonna be translating time to do this. Do you still love me, mommy? Yeah, I'm sure that caused some real trauma. Like, I sure hope you remember that. Yeah, if he was still here, she probably would have given him a head pat at some point. Don't tell Walter that. She is the best girl. I mean, I'm sure she understands what an amazing girl Alice is. So, putting aside the noble stuff, I think she would want him to just marry her. If you're not gonna respond, mother, I'm gonna leave. Okay. Yeah, she really was tuckered out. Yeah, I was pretty sure she was still awake. Arisu. What about me? What do I do? Don't you love me? Don't ignore your friend, Oni-sama. And that is some hardcore blushing. Good God. That's let's not get ahead of ourselves. But Alice wants to be supportive. Oh, we're gonna get some gratitude? Nice. Hayaku kaere. She is. Yeah, that's still a sore point. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. That is an interesting thing to say in this context. Yeah. I almost forgot about that. Sade is a hard one to understand, let's be honest. That's a line. Your opie. He doesn't have to say it, we know he's thinking it. I mean, why wouldn't she be? Just everything. Airhead pets. There's some airhead pets. It looks so silly. Yeah, those are those are real close. Dangerously close. Yeah, bye in multiple different ways. Our Gyaru couple, swimsuit couple, they need more screen time. In fact, they need a spin-off. Etowaru memoir with which he said coming together. Sounds much more lewd in the English. But yeah, that was the 6th episode of the 3rd season of Shinigami Bocchan to Kuro Maid. Yeah, like I said, this episode definitely focusing on Walter and Daleth for the most part. They make a really cute couple. Like, as I watch them, I think about Alice and Bocchan and how much they can't do together because of the curse, and meanwhile Walter and Daleth can just do whatever, you know. They can kiss, they can hold hands. I mean, they didn't kiss in the episode, but they could. They certainly talked about it. But yeah, Daleth in particular, like I know I've commented a little bit on it, but I definitely am surprised just how much they managed to make me like her as a character, because she was a bad guy in this show, right? She was an antagonist. She was a problem. But like then we learned more about her, about the sister, and how how much abuse she suffered from her, and all that, and just her cute side and her shy side, and just all these different sides of her, and we get to see her in that dress where she just looks 10 out of 10 gorgeous. Like, she has a large chest, which, not as obvious as with Alice, but like when she wears that outfit in particular, that dress, it really highlights the chest size. I do kind of want to see a chart of each character's chest size because I didn't really think about it until now. But most of the girls that matter in the show, they have a very large. They just big opie, right? Like obviously Viola is not, but she's kind of the exception, right? Alice is pretty big. I think even Cuff is decently sized, but Daleth is pretty big. Like I guess our Gyaru girls aren't that big, but I mean I'd have to really think about it. But there's definitely some big girls in the show. But yeah, Walter and Daleth, I think they make a pretty good couple. Like I think for the most part, Mother approves of her. Like if she knew she was a witch, probably wouldn't approve as much. But like Daleth is trying to work on that. Where we have the ritual, the kiss, and all that. So we do have an end game plan of her being human. But like I don't know if that would still be good enough. Like because I know Walter isn't like the first son, so it's probably not as big of a deal. But you still have to like have a high status woman that you marry, right? I think they brought that up in the episode, even with Walter. So like I don't know how viable it is for him to marry Daleth, but I hope they're able to, right? But it was funny seeing Bochan in the knight armor though, and he was able to support Viola as a good big brother would. That was all great to see. Viola's amazing performance. Shaq actually showing some gratitude towards Onichan later in the episode. Got the fusion dance from Dragon Ball Z. I know it's probably not what they were trying to reference there, but that is always what I will think about. So to me, that's an intentional reference. Even had a little bit of time with Bochan and his mother, right? Like getting some feelings out because she doesn't hate him or anything like that, right? Obviously, she's frustrated by the curse. She wants to be able to give her son head pats and all that, but the curse is a big problem, so she does have to have some distance between them. And she's not. I mean, at the best of times, she's not exactly a friendly, touchy feely, warm person. So the curse just kind of makes that whole thing worse. But she still cares about Bochan. I think that was made pretty clear in the scene. But yeah, talking about like not remembering the whole incarnation thing, whatever, like that definitely sucked because that without a doubt traumatized him quite a bit. So to just not remember that or act like he didn't remember it, so it's more than a little bit messed up. But one day the curse will be lifted, and they'll have a big mother-son hug, and it'll be great. Lots of head pats being done, and not just the air head pats like Alice gave him, but real ones. But also Philip and his sister, I like her just like trying to force Philip to interact with his friend. Because I mean, Bochan really does want to be friends with Philip again. Like some of the most like innocent, like Bochan seems is when he's talking about Philip. Probably because it is a reminder of a simpler time, but he could just have fun as a kid and not have to worry about all this witches and curses and stuff. But I do hope they're able to work things out. But getting the curse lifted is definitely step one. But maybe. See, anything else I wanted to touch on in the episode? I mean, I do like that mother. I'm sorry, I have trouble saying her name, so I'm just gonna mostly call her mother. Uh, like she does like Alice. Like she acknowledged that Alice is a great girl. Just the whole noble status thing is a an issue, but like she does approve of Alice as a person and would definitely acknowledges that Bochan would be happy with her. Just hopefully we're able to work all that out somehow. But yeah, the singing and dancing we got between Walter and Daleth, that was a pretty funny thing too. Like it felt very Disney. Like though you just having a scene and then just transition into a song and dance number. Like it makes a bit more sense here because they're at a party where there is dancing and they're all dressed up for it, so it's not like out of place. It still just kind of feels kind of funny when you just suddenly start doing it. Like I mean, the dancing, but like the singing, that's what's because usually even at a dance party or whatever, you don't sing yourself. You just dance to somebody else's singing, right? But it's still a funny little scene. But as far as like the main arching plot goes, well, a week from now, we have the plan. We're gonna confront Sada. Like I said, I don't expect what they've done with Daleth to work with Sada, right? Like Sada is not gonna become just a member of the gang that we hang out with, right? Like, even if we can somehow reconcile to the point where she lifts the curse, which is doable, right? Like, maybe get to understand her well enough to where we convince her of that, where she no longer wants to kill all of us and she can just go do her own thing. But I don't want her to become just like one of our pals the same way Daleth has. Just I feel like she's just done too much bad stuff for that to feel earned. Like, there's just some people might disagree with me on this, but I just don't. I think that ship has sailed. I think she just has lost the right to just be a member of the gang the same way Daleth has. So I hope they don't try to do that. I hope it's just the bare minimum. We get to know her well enough to convince her to lift the curse and not cause us problems anymore and just keep to herself. I hope that's as far as it goes. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, good episode. I quite enjoyed it. So thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.